Some members of a Tampa church are telling us they are fed up because their church is sending them collection notices. And as ABC Action News reporter Cameron Polam tells us, they're venting that anger in a very public way on the church's Facebook page.
People was very friendly there, and I really enjoyed being there.
Candace Peterson says finding the Greater Mount Moriah Primitive Baptist Church was a blessing.
Bruh. The Greater Mount Moriah Primitive Baptist Church, bruh, the name is crazy work.
The single mother had been looking for a church closer to her new home, and 6 months in, things were going perfect. That is until this letter arrived at her home late last week.
To be a member in good standing and have the right to vote, adults are to contribute the minimum amount of $50 per month.
It was from the church saying she was delinquent in her financial support.
$50 per month. Now this shocked me because I haven't heard about the $50 per month. So where did you get this from? Then Mount Moriah Day is on there, $150.
The letter also says Peterson would be responsible for a church anniversary fee of $250, a total of $1,000 in required donations per year. Peterson says she was told the fees help pay off church debt.
What church charged you to, help pay off what they're going through? I'm not there for that.
And many seem...
They got this sister. They sending her a collection paper. They want you to pay $50 a month, $150 from Mount Moriah Day, $250 for the church, the pastor's anniversary. Then you have to spend at least $1,000 in offerings and donations throughout the year. And we're talking about a single mother just been there for 6 months. That's crazy. And that's why people are leaving the church. That's why people are getting out the church. Stuff like this. You gonna charge the sister all that bread. Church is supposed to be somewhere where you could just go, right? It's supposed to be a place where you could just, I didn't know you had to pay money to serve the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Even though church don't got it right. But just think about it on a common sense level. Why does it cost you money to try to, to want to serve the Lord? I understand, when it comes to tithes, but when it comes to $50 of a fee of $50 a month, you got it, it's a subscription. You go to my church, you got to subscribe to, you got to pay this much. This is the fee. And when you don't pay, you get a notice in the mail. That's crazy work. That's crazy. Even inside, when you talk about even inside the scriptures, they would come together and everybody would put their resources together to help everybody that was in need. You would think that's what should be happening. They're draining people that are barely getting by. This sister is a single mother just trying to get by. You know what I mean? And I don't know, y'all. It's just crazy, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. Meanwhile, the pastor is driving the nicest whip. Meanwhile, you got to catch public transportation to get to the place. Meanwhile, if something happens to a loved one, God forbid something happened, they ain't trying to help you with no funeral expenses. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy that Black people still put their trust in that, and to think that it ain't nothing wrong with that. To think it's not nothing wrong with some type with prosperity gospel. It's definitely something wrong with that when you have a church that's trying to suck the people, the parishioners dry out. They trying to rip their pockets off. And all of these people are struggling, just trying to make ends meet. And when you look in that community surrounding that church, the community, the people are drug addicted, the people are selling drugs, the people are hurting one another and hating one another, and in the church. Them are some of the most, them big hat women in them churches. Those are some of the most evil women you will ever meet. And I'm not saying like everyone, but I'm just saying the pridefulness and the evilness of those women in the church could be very cruel. I'm sure some of y'all have experienced it. But this is crazy for a church to make people pay a monthly fee in order to go to the church to pay off its debt. That tells you that the church has been mismanaging the funds for years. If they now have a program for people to pay off their debt, that lets you know that the money they have been getting over all, the hundreds of thousands of dollars they've been getting over all of those years, they have been mismanaging it. And most likely that money has been mismanaged into the pastor's pockets.